Ever found yourself in this situation? You have this amazing image in your mind, but you hit a wall because you don't have the photography skills, the budget for a designer, or the time to learn complicated editing software? Imagine if you could create that image just by telling an AI what you want in simple English. Yes, you heard it right. In today's tutorial, we're diving into Nano Banana AI, a brand new image editing wizard that lets you transform pictures with simple text prompts. So stick around and welcome back to the channel. All right, first things first, what on earth is Nano Banana AI? Nano Banana, which has the slightly more technical name of Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, is Google DeepMind's latest AI model specifically designed for image generation and editing. The nano part hints at its speed and efficiency. It's fast like real fast, while banana, well, that just makes it memorable. All right, enough theory. Let's show you how to use Nano Banana AI step by step, and don't worry, it's actually really simple. Head to aistudio.google.com and sign in with your Google account. Once you're in, you'll see the main dashboard. From the 3 available options, choose Nano Banana. Here we go. Now let's get familiar with the interface. With a free account, you'll get 11 free tokens to start with. But don't worry, if you want more, you can log in using multiple accounts to access additional free tokens. At the top, you can rename your project to keep things organized. And on the right-hand side menu, you'll find an option to set your image's aspect ratio. This helps you control the size and proportions of your generated visuals. If you want to create a brand new image, simply type your prompt in the text box here and hit generate. Nano Banana will take care of the rest. But if you'd rather edit an existing picture, which is what Nano Banana is best known for, just upload your image first, then describe the changes you want to make in the prompt box. You can be creative and detailed here. The tool will process your instructions and update the image accordingly. Now I'm going to run through different yet interesting examples to test its magic in real time. For our first test, I'll simply ask Nano Banana to create an image for me of a close-up, professionally composed photograph of a woman showcasing a hand-crocheted yarn doll gently cradled by her 2 hands. The doll has a rounded shape featuring the cute chibi character with vivid, contrasting colors and rich details. Then hit generate, and boom! Here's the stunning image we got on the very first try. I haven't fast-forwarded anything. It literally took just a few seconds. Now pay attention to the details. The hands look perfectly realistic and feminine. The chibi-style doll face matches exactly what we described in the prompt, and the texture clearly shows a hand-crocheted yarn doll. It's impressive how accurately Nano Banana captured every tiny detail. And we don't need multiple attempts. Next, I have a photo of a family standing in a kitchen. I'll simply ask Nano Banana to change the background. I type, transport her to the Grand Canyon at sunset, and hit generate. I mistakenly type her in the prompt instead of them. So I will redo the task. And here we go. The kitchen background is completely gone. And now they're standing in front of a breathtaking Grand Canyon view, bathed in a golden sunset sky. Notice how perfectly the frame widens into a cinematic wide-angle shot, yet the characters remain identical. Not even 1% distortion or mismatch. Focus on the dress of the woman, even the print remains the same. The lighting blends beautifully, casting warm tones that naturally match the scene. Background swaps like this is a piece of cake for Nano Banana. What's interesting here is how simple and casual that prompt is. I didn't use any fancy AI language or technical terms. I just typed it like an everyday user would, and Nano Banana still understood it perfectly and produced an incredible result. I uploaded a random photo of a man and gave Nano Banana the prompt, redraw this photo in Ghibli style. It took just a few seconds longer than usual, but look at the result. Absolutely stunning. Look closely. The man has been transformed into a perfect Ghibli-style character, yet all his facial features remain identical to the original photo. The artistic detailing, the soft pastel tones, the expressive eyes, everything feels straight out of a Studio Ghibli movie. And the best part? None of our prompts so far have needed a single retake, and prompts are also super simple. That's how consistent Nano Banana is. Next, let's try creating some promotional materials and social media graphics. So, here is my prompt. A photorealistic photo of a quaint brick-walled coffee shop entrance with a wooden A-frame chalkboard sign on the sidewalk. On the sign, the text "Morning Ritual" is beautifully written in a clean, elegant chalk script font. Just look at this. It's absolutely incredible. The frame has been rendered in a perfect A-frame chalkboard style with no spelling mistakes whatsoever. Everything is beautifully aligned and the overall aesthetic feels so natural and realistic. The textures, the perspective, and the finishing, it all comes together to create a picture that looks like a real-life photograph, not an AI-generated one. Nano Banana can also take two separate images and blend them into one composite thanks to its multi-image ability. Let's test that by doing a fun merge. I have one random photo of a girl and another of a pet. I upload both into Nano Banana's interface. Now I prompt, combine me and my pet into a single image where we are a superhero duo in a comic-style city. The AI processes both images and generates a single scene. There we go. A girl in a superhero costume holding the pet standing in a city with comic book styling. This is incredible. It took the girl's likeness and the pet's likeness from the two photos and put them together, even adjusting the poses slightly to make the composition work. Multi-image fusion like this is something Nano Banana handles really well. Next, let's try something different. We'll test how well Nano Banana can maintain character consistency across multiple prompts. So, I started with this prompt, an image of a fluffy cat riding a scooter to the supermarket. And here's our first adorable result. I like this cat. Now, I wanted to see if Nano Banana could keep the same cat while changing the scene. So in the next prompt, I asked, an image of a fluffy cat shopping for groceries in a supermarket. Keep the cat the same as in the above picture. Perfect. The cat looks identical. Same style, same color, same vibe. It's incredibly realistic. Just look at the lighting and shading. Even the minimum details are accurate, like the spellings on the section boards in the background and on the glossary list. Then I went for a third scene. An image of a fluffy cat enjoying a rainfall. Keep the cat the same as in the above picture. Once again, spot on. The same fluffy cat, now holding a cup of coffee, which we did not ask for, but it follows the vibe and enjoying the rain, and it looks completely natural. Finally, I tested one more prompt, an image of a fluffy cat cooking in a kitchen. Keep the cat the same as in the above picture. And wow, this is next level. The image looks so real that even the stove flame is on and the cat is wearing an apron as well. Across all four scenes, Nano Banana kept the same cat perfectly consistent with zero errors. You could literally take these frames and stitch them into a short animated movie. That's how good the consistency is. Let me know in the description below and I will create a detailed tutorial for you on it as well. And there we have it. Different examples ranging from practical edits to wild creative outputs, all done with Nano Banana AI. By now, you've seen how incredibly versatile this tool is, whether you want to do simple edits like changing background or crazy imaginative stuff like turning yourself into a Ghibli character or traveling through time with your photos, Nano Banana can handle it, all with just a few words of instruction. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more cool AI tool demos.